So the summer of cricket is just around the corner, and our next guest has the perfect Christmas present idea. Flynn Bryan is the founder of Bradboy.com.au, and he joins us now to tell us all about what he's up to. Welcome to Ticker. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for having me, Adrian.
Absolutely. So tell us about what you're doing here. What is this? Well, firstly, the website. So bradboy.com.au. What do we need to know about this exactly?
That's right. So Bradboy is a train and play cricket kit
Yep.
that I've developed over the past couple of years to help junior cricketers in their development in cricket. Something that I'm really passionate about and one thing that I'm working on and trying to develop every day,
Yeah, nice.
especially leading up to this summer of cricket.
Totally. So where did the passion come from? Obviously, you must love cricket when you were growing up. Where did it all start?
Yeah, so ever since I was a little boy, I've always been a bit of a nut for cricket. I've always had a really good close of mates that we all cricket is our main hobby.
Yep.
Um, the idea came to me basically is I thought, how do the best cricketers in the world train and develop their skills? And then I thought of Donald Bradman, the greatest of all time, and I'm sure you're aware, Adrian, of his famous stump and golf ball game that he used to play
Hmm.
at his house. So I tried to replicate that myself. Downstairs, I would find anything like a stump or golf ball, handball, just to hone in on my skills. And I thought to myself that I could use this as a good option to not develop my skills, but also help junior cricketers across Australia to hone their skills and always training and always improving in what they're doing for their cricket.
Yeah, nice. So we can see you doing it all there. So tell us, what do we need to know? Like, what skills do we learn? Is it exactly what we're seeing there on screen? Talk us through it.
Yeah, so it's the fundamentals basically of cricket is essential. By using the Bradboy kit, you have the Bradboy batting stump, which I'm holding there. It has a flat side and a curved side. Um, and using the three different size balls, you're always improving as you go. So you start off with the big ball, and you can work your way down to the smaller ball, which is the size of a golf ball, which Don Bradman would be using. So it improves skills such as concentration, hand-eye coordination, reflexes, and soft hands, which is imperative for batting, both in the nets and out in the middle.
Yeah, totally. You've got some pretty good balance there and coordination yourself. I believe you won an award, a cricket award, when you were a bit younger as well. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so at the very start of my journey, I think it was around 2016, 2017, I entered an entrepreneurship competition called Gen In, and that was advocated by the University of Queensland as well. So I signed up through my high school and I went along to all the mentorship programs and I learned a lot about entrepreneurship and running a business. And I went along and I pitched my idea to a panel of judges, and I was grateful to come away with $4,000 to go towards Bradboy, and that's where I ordered my first 500 cricket Bradboy kits
Hmm.
to sell for Christmas and for the summer of cricket.
Yeah, nicely done. So you're a young fella in many ways, to start your own sort of business. So what have you learnt along the way, starting a business when you're relatively young? What would you say to other people who are thinking of getting involved but haven't launched something? What have you learnt?
Yeah, definitely. I've learned so much since I've started my own business, especially being such a young age when I did start. Um, I've learned a lot, like in terms of like networking with different people.
Hmm.
I've reached out to professional cricketers such as Chris Lynn, Michael Kasprich as well. They've given me their advice. Really helpful. I'm really grateful to the people that I've reached out with and that they've helped me. Um, the biggest challenge though that I faced was actually getting the Bradboy kits to Australia. So
Okay.
I had to source them out from different countries, and one challenge was it was coming straight up to Christmas, so about 2 weeks, and I had the stumps that I ordered. They were still on a boat somewhere from Pakistan on the way to Australia, so they were lost, and so I had to get a whole new bunch flown in. So that was probably the most stressful time, the first Christmas that I launched Bradboy,
Yep.
but all was well, and we're still going strong.
Great stuff. Tell us about the future plans, and also what have you heard, feedback wise, people that have used the equipment, what are they saying to you, and what are your plans, leading into next year?
Yeah, plans leading into next year, we're looking at obviously, yeah, selling as many kits as we can. We've looked to order a new in for the summer of cricket as well.
Mhm.
Looking forward to the test matches that are coming up, so I can look to advertise around there. Hopefully,
Yep.
get on more, maybe like the lunchtime cricket show or something like that. Yeah, plans. That's basically it. Sell as many kits as I can, get the name out there, help as many junior cricketers across Australia as I can. And the feedback has been really, yeah, overwhelming to see that I'm helping out so many young juniors across Australia, both boys and girls that are absolutely loving the kit. And so yeah, I'm really passionate about it still, and can't wait for the future.
Awesome, mate. Really love the chat. And I guess in many ways, you've started business and entrepreneurship at a young age. This will only teach you to go into whatever other areas of business you'd like to as well, if you want to change up and, do something a little different as well. So let us know where we can find out more. That's the most important part. Bradboy.com.au. That's the number one.
That's right, bradboy.com.au. If you're in Brisbane, I've also got in a couple of shops as well, such as KD Cricket. But probably head to our website, bradboy.com.au, and the kit's there for you to purchase, and we'll deliver it out before Christmas.
Great stuff, mate. Well, all the best for the summer. We know we've got Virat Kohli coming for at least one test match, as we know, but he'll be here for the one
That's
day. It's
right.
going to be a massive interest around cricket. So hopefully you can jump on the back of that. We'll talk again, next year. Let us know how you go, okay?
Perfect. Thank you so much, Adrian.